Hi guys, welcome back to the Great RADS.
We
So
also
what
don't
are
know
we
what's
going to
happening here.
review today, Devansh?
See, we also don't know what's happening here because we watched a film which also didn't know what was happening. So yeah, so we are today
Exactly,
we're going to review a film which is a remake of a film.
which is another remake of another
Yep.
Telugu film.
So we are
Wow,
going to review
Jinx.
the a remake of a remake. Okay, the film.
Yeah.
Oh, you guessed it right. It was in the title only. Coolie number one.
This movie is definitely better than the shit show which was Laxmmi. So I can say that for sure.
I mean, come on. Yeah, fine.
Nope.
Uh,
Lakshmi is the worst movie I have seen this year. It's not
I
better than
mean,
Lakshmi.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
What do you mean?
See,
What do you think? You
no,
think
it's
Coolie number one is worse than
no.
Lakshmi?
I don't really know, man. It's like there's no point in making. I don't see any point in making a remake of a remake, like which is already there on
True.
YouTube. It's already there on YouTube, which has like it has like 20 million views or something on YouTube. On YouTube,
I
okay,
know.
not even on any
I
other like.
know.
This thing is like it's fine. It was fine. It had lots of
I'm sorry. Okay, it had a
yeah.
very
It had lots of illogical movements, but it's fine.
exactly.
I mean, like, hey,
For example,
what can
I
you
mean,
expect?
there was some really for example means in the first movie, means not the Telugu one, the
Yeah,
Hindi
the
one.
Hindi one. Yeah,
The Hindi one was actually it was actually a really entertaining film. Govinda's
I know,
performance was really good.
I know,
The jokes were actually understandable. We can actually laugh on the jokes. But
I know,
first things first, that is a movie meant for that generation,
I know,
not this generation. It has
I
some
know,
really
and
unwanted stuff.
they haven't
For
really modernized it at all, and like
I know
that's the problem.
they just added some more shitty stuff.
I know,
They just added more shitty stuff into the
I know.
film. For example, there is a scene where Varun Dhawan means a guy calls him Namar, then the guy acts like a transgender in a very
Yeah, I know.
stereotypical
It's
way.
it's very.
Such a disturbing
I
scene.
know. Yeah, he was like, oh, he's one of the like billionaires and stuff. Okay, and at
I
that time,
know.
see, at that time it's fine because there was like no technology, no internet, you know. So, but this
Exactly.
in this generation is like the 21st century. We live in the 21st century, a world filled with technology. Okay, you can easily find out who is
Okay.
a billionaire and who is not. Okay, but
Okay.
that
And
was
one more
very
thing.
illogical, and
The
you know,
the worst thing about this movie was the starting part of the film. The starting part of the film was the worst
what?
part of the
No,
movie. I
I
will tell
actually
you
liked
what.
it. I
They
actually pretty liked it.
no, they actually added it. No, the animation. Okay,
Yeah,
spoiler. I don't know if it's spoiler or not. I don't think
no, it's
you'll
not a spoiler.
find the
It's not a
spoiler. But
spoiler, man.
the animation was good.
Yeah,
But do you see the way the guy gets lost from the mother and then he becomes then he gets lost and then he becomes a coolie?
no,
Normally, the
that's
mother
fine.
would go to the next station and
No, it's
no,
that's
no, no, that's
leave the
stupid.
logic.
That
I know, leave the logic. Just leave the logic.
अबे साले
See, the thing was they added like that Amitabh Bachchan twist to it. Like
I know
you know that
that was good.
786.
That was good.
Huh? That was
I
like
know,
a reference to that
I know that.
Amitabh Bachchan's coolie. But
I know. Amitabh Bachchan's whole coolie film. That was a reference. That was a good
yeah,
reference.
like yeah. But I quite like the entry of Varun Dhawan. You know, if I would have been
Exactly.
in,
I also like that. Look,
if I would have been in
there are some.
theaters, I would have definitely screamed. But hey, it's not meant for like OTT platforms. It's meant for like
Exactly, it's a
theaters.
theater film. It's a theater film. Every single minute of the movie I was watching, I knew this movie was not meant to be watched on OTT platforms. OTT platforms are something where extremely good and extremely huge
Hmm.
content movies or content series are released. Not a screwball comedy that should have been released in theaters.
It's not made for like the like multiplex audiences as well. It's made for like the mass audience, you know. So yeah, we can't expect more
Mass
out of it.
audiences, I know,
Can't
single
expect a
screens.
lot like out of it. So that's why. Yeah.
Exactly, it's for single screen audiences.
Yeah.
Look, there were some pretty good scenes, pretty good parts of this movie. Varun Dhawan's performance was at least tolerable in this one, while in Judwa 2 he was over. In this movie also he was over. But I am a guy who actually likes Varun Dhawan. Means he's a guy who at one point he acts in great films like October, Batlapur, and then he comes back with movies like Judwa 2 and Coolie No. So he's a guy who
So,
does good films and then he also does these type of movies.
um,
So what did you like in this film?
like, I mean, see, the
Yeah,
cinematography was good. It was very attractive. Okay, the colors and stuff.
exactly,
I would say it
exactly.
was, it's like good, pleasing to the eyes and stuff. It's very smooth,
Okay. And now
bright.
let me say one more thing.
So
This movie did make me laugh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, little bit.
Lakshmi, it was like yeah. In Lakshmi, it was like a whole number of crickets watching the film. Means Lakshmi was literally like that for me.
That's it. And also for the remakes of the song, they didn't like choose some like new
Yeah, they
generation
didn't
singer.
use new singers.
They used the
They used
original
the old
singer.
ones,
That was
and
good.
they added some new songs which weren't that great, but still
But
tolerable.
at least they didn't like just copy the whole album of the first one.
I know.
See, what I didn't like was there was a it's a very technical thing, but like the editing in some parts was not like in the first half, I would say.
Exactly.
Um, it's just random scenes put together. Okay, there's no like connectivity between them. There's no like transition between them,
I know, right?
and like it's just
I felt the same thing.
it was quite like the older films. There's no connectivity.
I
Like
Yeah, exactly.
in 90s only. Like
I mean,
it
looks
was
like David Dhawan is still living in
yeah
1990s.
and he's like, see, I have no problem with it, but like, see, I
Same here.
do feel that his last like good film was Partner. Okay. And after that he's just
True.
making remakes and stuff. No, Main Tera Hero was there,
No,
but
he made Metera Hero.
and after
God,
that,
James.
yeah, but after that it's just like he's just making remakes of his own films, so he can't call it like his like 45th film or like 44th film. It's just the remake of his
Exactly.
32nd film or something. And also the dialogues, dude. God.
Oh, God. Are Farhad Samji, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Idiots.
Please
Such
leave it.
terrible dialogues.
Like the whole Golmaal franchise, it's written by Farhad Samji and Sajid Samji. Okay, so like they have quality, but then they are like degrading it to like, you see Bagi 3 is dialogues, and then like Houseful Force
Bhagi
dialogue,
3.
Houseful Force dialogues, and then this thing,
No, don't talk about Bhagi 3. Don't talk about Bhagi 3.
the dialogues in that, man, like it was very dumb. And then this also, like, so yeah, so this is the whole crust of Coolie number one, you know.
Yep. So,
Time for the
what would you
rating.
give the rating, Devansh?
I would see, for everything I would give it a 2.5. Okay, it was bearable. So there were illogical moments. I would have given a 3 if the editing was in the first half was a little bit good, but it's fine. 2.5 is fine for it. Yeah. About
Okay,
you?
so I will give the film a 2 out of 5.
Okay. Okay. Like,
Okay, look, the movie had some good comic scenes. The cinematography was good. Varun Dhawan was also pretty good, but these are all half stars.
yeah.
I'm barely giving the film 2 out of 5. There was some really crass scenes, terrible dialogues, bad writing. So I can't give points for all of this, but still, it's bearable. It's a bearable film.
Yeah.
It's not as rewatchable as Judwa 2, but it's a bearable film. So overall, this movie has a rating of 4.5 out of 10.
Ah, wow. Yeah. I don't know what to say, man. It was fine. It's time pass, man. If you want to like pass your freaking time, just watch it. Okay, don't waste time.
Yeah. So guys, thank you for watching the video. And if you guys liked it, then please share and subscribe to the Great RADS. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Sorry. Bye.
Hey, Coolie!